everybody, and welcome back to Keely's Creations. I am Keely Kerwin, and today I am here to share with you guys the Stampin' Up! Celebrate Together Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. Now that's a mouthful, right? This is one of the kits that they have created for scrapbooking that makes 3 double-page layouts, and then I go in and I Keelyfy them. I add extra things such as embellishments, cardstock, glimmer paper, so that I make it more up to what I would use in my scrapbooks. So they are perfect the way they are created by Stampin' Up! And I just like to share with you guys what I've done to them, maybe give you some inspiration. So if you like what you've seen here, please feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe the button down below. We'd also love to have you join us over at Keely's Creations Facebook crafting community. We do some prizes and giveaways. There is artwork shares and lots of art inspiration for cards and layouts, as well as some home decor as well. So if you guys are ready, let's get started with these layouts. Hey everybody, it is Keely. I am back and I am here to share some summer fun with you all. These are the layouts from the Stampin' Up! Celebrate Together Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So if you hadn't seen that video earlier, I did one that had all 4 of the brand new Scrapbooking Workshop Kits that are located in the new annual catalog, which is this one right here. So I'm going to share with you where you can find those in here and how you can get them. But I first wanted to share with you guys what products are going to go into that as well. So let's set the layouts off to the side, and I'll bring the catalog in here. I didn't bookmark this ahead of time, but you can see there's so many fun new products in this catalog, and we have coordinating paper and stamps and tools. And you guys, I should have bookmarked this for you, so I wasn't... It's towards the back, I think, if I remember right. We have lots of fun papers in here, and new dies and embossing folders. Let's see here. Oh, you guys, this is one of my favorites. That is a must-have. If it's washi tape that can be cut out with a die cut. So this is all the papers. These are the sweets. Did I miss it? There's not a ton of them. I mean, there's only 4 of them in here. So these are papers and that coordinating cardstock. All right, let's just flip through for y'all. I was going to do a walkthrough of the catalog too. I don't think I actually did that at all. All right, stamps. Are they up front? Oh my goodness, yes, they were up front. That's why... All right, so let's go through these, the Scrapbooking Workshop Kits. So Memories in Bloom, I've shared that one with you guys before. We already did that one. Turtley Sweet was last month, so I've shared that one. Weekend Adventures is going to be next month that I will share with you. I usually do them in order of the catalog. I have them all done. I must have just grabbed the wrong one. I did them in the order that I'm doing the video in the order that I actually made them. Here's the one that we are going to look at today. So Celebrate Together, like I said, it's going to make 3 double-page layouts. I'm going to show you all 3 of them. I Keelyized them, so I made them my own and changed some things up, added some embellishments and other products. This kit itself is $37, and it's going to make 3 of the double-page layouts, like I said. Included is going to be step-by-step instructions. You're going to have your DSP, your designer series papers. You're going to get 8 sheets of 2-tone cardstock. You're going to get 9 of the designer papers as well. There's going to be 4 sheets of white willow cardstock in there. There's going to be stickers and then exclusive pre-cut images. So there's going to be pictures and images that are in here that are not sold with the paper packs. And then photo placeholders as well. With each Scrapbooking Workshop Kit, there's always a featured technique, which I'll share with you guys for that. And then there's the featured colors in this kit are Blackberry Bliss, Cloud Cover, Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, Pool Party, and Strawberry Slush. And those can be found here. Now with each kit, there is, like I said, there's always a featured technique, but then there's also some additional products that you may need if you want to complete them as shown here. This one is just saying you need stamp and seal, dimensionals, paper trimmer, paper snips, Versamark pad, metallics wow embossing powder, and then the heat tool. Now, I can tell you that I did not use those 3 things when I put mine together. So I'm learning this right along with you because I did not do that. I'm wondering what they actually, oh, I see right here they use some. Well, when I look at the instructions, I'll tell you what you're supposed to use the embossing powder on, all right? That is too funny because I definitely did not do that, and I guess I didn't even notice it in the instructions. But I did add, as you can see up here, some glimmer paper because I love the sparkle. All right, so this kit, again, is $37, and it's going to make 3 double-page layouts. And that is the last of these in this catalog then. So I'm going to set that off to the side. In the other video, I share with you exactly what comes in every kit. So the video shows all 4 different scrapbook kits together, and then I open up all 4 of them, showing you everything that is included. When I do these videos, these are where I've already created them, and I'll show you the instructions, and I'll show you the differences and how they created it and what I did to it and what products I added to it. So on top of that $37 kit, that comes with these instructions, I added the holographic resin dots. So these are beautiful because they are in 2 different sizes. There's this larger size and this smaller size, and they take on whatever color they are put next to. So to me, they remind me of bubbles, right? Or like ice cubes in a frosty drink, a summer fun drink. And so that's why I used these along with that kit. I'll show you where I placed those on my layouts. And then this is the 2024-2026 in color Glimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper. I love glimmer paper because the glitter does not come off. It does not end up all over your projects. It does not rub off on you. You don't have it all over you for the rest of the day. This one comes with 5 different colors. There's this pretty emerald green, a lighter pink, this more petunia pink, the pumpkin pie color, and then there's kind of an aqua, you can kind of see it up top here, an aqua-y blue color back there. And so I only used this on I think it's the 3rd layout. I used some of this petunia pop pink color here. So I'll set those 2 things off to the side, and let's bring in layout number 1. And I'll share with you guys then what I did to change it up and to make it my own. So hopefully this will all fit on here. I am trying so hard not to get sick. When we came back from Florida last week we were in Florida with friends, and when we came back Saturday night, and on Sunday Nathan and Morgan both woke up sick. Sniffles, coughing, the whole works, runny nose, and I didn't get it. And then Sean started with it a couple days ago, and he's been coughing and sniffling and sneezing, and he actually slept in the spare bedroom the last 2 nights because we are leaving for Ireland on next Wednesday. So it's in a couple days from now. And I do not want to get sick for that trip. And so far, knock on wood, I am doing okay. And him and Nathan are gone for the weekend. They are in a softball tournament. And so it's just me and Morgan. So hopefully I am able to stay away from it, and he is better by the time he gets home. Okay, this is layout number 1, summer fun. So we have stickers and we have exclusive punch outs. That's what I love these kits, because they make it quick and easy to assemble. You can make it as is, just as the instructions show, or you can switch it up a little and by adding, like the glimmer paper or more cardstock. And so on this layout, I did not use the glimmer paper, but I did use some cloud cover cardstock right through here. So I am trying to remember if this kit, I don't think this kit actually comes with, you use the cloud cover cardstock as a base page. So I think I added a piece of that in order to create this layout. I should write down whenever I make these, because I create all 4 of them, of the layouts, all 4 scrapbook workshops around the same time, and then I forget what I've added to the kit when it's time to actually do the video. But I'm pretty sure I added a sheet of cloudstock cover, if not 2 sheets of it. Oh my gosh, I said it again, cloudstock cover. What is happening? Cloud cover cardstock. So that you can see here, I added some behind here because the layout itself, if you look right here, is showing it's just white behind the photo. And so I have that white behind the photo, and then I added 1/8 of an inch larger than that. So it's 3 1/8 by 4 1/8 here, and 4 1/8 by 6 1/8 behind these images off to the side here. So what I love about this, what I'm going to share first is what I popped up, what I laid flat, some of the things about the layout, and then I'll show you the differences in the layouts that I did. So the summer fun here, I popped that up on foam tape. Something to know, these cute little lemon slices I added on here, not realizing that they were supposed to be used. I even went back and I looked at the layouts and I didn't see them on the pictures that the corporate gave you, you know, in the instructions. I didn't see that they were used anywhere. And so I used them, and these two cute little drinks actually have a lemon sticking out of the top of them. But I thought it would look super cute to pop that up on top. And I absolutely love it. Love, 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 until I got to the third layout. And then I was supposed to use these cute little lemon slices on the layout. And I'm like, okay, so I'll show you the differences in that later on layout 3. But I absolutely love what they did on what I did here for layout 1 using them. It was cute. It added like a fun little element behind that title. This strip here, we just ended up, I cut it at an angle because you are cutting this down here at an angle as well. And I left that, corporate had done that too, but I switched it around a little bit on how it was done. I took a lot of inspiration on this set of layouts from my friend Dana Swaddling. I might have changed some things up or done it a little bit like her and a little bit like corporate. And I love how it turned out. So you have the multiple layering here. I love how this turned out too. So I popped up the top of the umbrella. I left the umbrella stick flush with that. So I just used adhesive flat on here, but popped this part of the umbrella up. And this greenery right here is a flat sticker or image. And sorry, I cannot remember which is a sticker and which is a punch out. So this is laid flat. I laid the first little lemonade beverage flat along back here, as well as this circle and this journaling spot with the cute little lemon on it. Then I popped up this lemonade drink and this lemon. And then on top of the popped up part here, I popped up this piece of the lemon slice here and the lemon slice on this one. And then I laid it flat down at the bottom here, but I popped, oh no, I didn't. These are flat. It looked like it was popped up. This is flat as well. These flowers, these floral elements on the side here. Other things to note here, this layout will have 2 vertical 4x6s and a horizontal 4x6, as well as 3 3x4 verticals, which is always fun. And then it continued over, so you have this pattern paper, and that is not an exclusive piece. This is a piece that is in the paper pack. Our exclusive pieces, the way to be able to tell is the back is white. It's not double-sided. Again, doing the cuts on the sides on these, and then layering. So I have, this was like a journaling spot kind of that was used back here, but then adding the lemon, and the lemon is flat back here, but I popped up its leaves to give it a little more dimension. This lemon is completely popped up on top of that. This flower is popped up on top. The greenery is laid flat, and then I popped up Today Was Amazing is popped up even higher. So yes, there's a lot of dimension in my layouts. You will learn I am a lumpy, bumpy kind of girl. I don't mind that I might not get as many pages in my books because I like dimension. I like the texture and the feel and the look, how it makes my layouts look. All right, then using those fun iridescent bubbles, dots, whatever they want to call them. I absolutely love those. They just give it some glimmer, give it some sparkle. So let's take a look. So on layout 1 here, what did I do different? Yeah, there's quite a bit different that was done. And like I said, I took inspiration from Dana Swaddling and a lot of what she had done. So things are switched around. As you can see, this umbrella over here has been moved. I just like the flow of what it looks like here better. Like off to the side, it's all together on the left side. To me, this umbrella is just kind of sticking out there in outer space, and I just didn't care for how that looked, and I love how it was all kind of intertwined. It reminds me of an umbrella in a fruity drink, right? A lot bigger umbrella than what you would probably be used to in a fruity drink. Things that are different also, you can see here, it just didn't seem to flow. They're coming in from the outside, and I like it better coming from the inside going to the outside. So again, pieces that are cut off or dovetailed, I have them shifting off to the right side versus off to the left side. Also on here, the floral is up top here by the Summer Fun. I put that down below, using basically the same similar idea, you know, keeping things clustered over here. It's just how it was laid out a little bit differently. Okay, so with the instructions, I didn't tell you about the instructions. I talk about this in the other video. The optional technique, again, is with the embossing powder. And so what you can see is I just basically looked at these pictures when I was like, okay, do I want to make it look like this? I look at Dana's. I'm like, oh, I kind of like elements of what she's done and what they've done, and I combine the two together. At least for this set of workshops I did. This to me, you will see I did not care for the layout, how it was set up whatsoever. This was fine. This wasn't too bad. I did not like this one. But I love the papers and the stickers and that. So you guys, you might not like the look of it, but you can change it all up is what I'm getting at. You might look at these colors and be like, yes, I love those colors. I don't like the layout. Make it your own. You can do whatever you want. You do not have to follow the instructions here. So again, it'll tell you the materials needed and then which way, what size photos, and then which project they go on and whether they are horizontal or vertical and how many of them you need. It will then tell you how to cut your pattern papers, right? And so I cut everything as is because it makes it easier. I cut it as is, and then I figure out and lay things down the way that I want them. And then if there is excess of any of the patterns or excess of any of the cardstock, then I can go about doing that. Okay, so yes, on this layout, I did add extra cloud cover because there is not more cloud cover in here. And then it shows you how to assemble. So preparing for both pages, I did not read this. So let's see where we suppose optional. Emboss one short edge of 1H, 1L, 1J, and 1L. 1H, 1I, 1J, and 1L. Dab the edge of the paper with a Versamark pad, then sprinkle with gold embossing powder. Shake the excess powder from the piece, then heat it with the heat emboss tool. Repeat for other pieces. Oh, so on the ends of our journaling strips here, I was supposed to have dipped those in and then done some heat embossing on those. I did not do that. Okay. That will explain to me. I didn't even notice it in the pictures. It's totally fine. So that was the left page. Then on the right page here, for the most part, I mean, the picture orientation is the same. I did put one vertical versus one horizontal. And again, I liked it flowing out versus the flowing into the center. This floral is now over here. Again, keeping these fairly similar to the corner page over here. I just hid a little bit more of this piece. Also, they have the blue over here. I kept that, but then we had extra, so I extended it across the top just so that it flowed a little bit better because you don't have any of the blue over here whatsoever other than down below to coordinate with this side. Again, it looks like they did the gold foil was on the side of this piece, but yeah, it was this piece, but I think I cut it so that it was long enough, or maybe it was long enough originally. But it's fine. So you can see differences in what I have done. Again, I just think that adding the mat underneath here makes those, I don't have pictures on, right? So it helps to make that pop, and I think it'll make it pop more also whenever I do add my photos on. So this is layout number 1. I'm going to bring these up and show you up close. Look at that sparkle. I love these iridescent pearls, or not pearls, holographic dots. Okay, that's layout 1, the left side. And layout 2. These are kind of heavy layouts, right? Because you have the doubling up of the cardstock, and this is pattern. This is DSP, so it's not as firm and solid and thick as you would with a cardstock base. So when I go to pick it up, yeah, it's heavy. All right, that is layout number 1. Let's look at layout number 2, which is the purple ones. We basically have pink, purple, and blue, which I love these. Now, I love what Dana had done here. I liked how they did, right, the triangle look, but then it didn't really coordinate with anything on the left side. And so I like what she did, putting, it kind of looks like it was a slip of paper that just kind of went through the center of it, right? It's very functional. It's just lays out nicely. It's a great idea, Dina. Thank you so much for that one. And I really liked that pattern paper. This is a sticker here. These were stickers, and they end up using, when they did it, they did one across and then one diagonal. But the looks of this, I just like how it turned out. So I did not add any more mats behind these behind the actual photo itself. Using some additional cardstock here in, what color is that one? I am thinking it's Berry Burst, if I remember right. I added a sheet of Berry Burst in here, so it was just a different color purple because it ties in with all these different shades. So you have the darkers, the lights, and you needed something to kind of ground the photos on here, and I'll show you the differences over there. So this layout's going to give you a horizontal 4x6, a vertical 4x6, 2 4x4s, and a vertical 3x4. This, again, it's got foam tape behind it, but I did not undo it. It still has its backing on, so I can stick the photo in here. So I have the foam above the top here, but it's laid flat underneath here. This is flat. This cute little drink is popped up as well as Sip Hooray, and it's overlapping it a little bit. And again, I took one of those little lemon slices, because there is a lemon on the image, and just popped that up on top of that. And it just gave it a cute little look to it, adding my fun little holographic gems to the side there. This is a punch out. You can put your journal or like a date or a location on that one. Maybe moving over to the right side then. This I love. It's like sangria is what it reminds me of, right? It's a big, it was not a sticker. I think it was a punch out. Popped that up on top. This was a sticker, adding on top of this little journaling bit right here. And I popped up the edge, but again, it is not, like I can put the picture underneath here, right? The bases are solid on here, and then I popped up just the tips of these so that it kind of gave it a little dimension. This is one piece. It's one punch out, and I laid that completely flat. Again, this was a sticker. The scallop is a sticker on both sides of that. This is a punch out. I popped that up on top of that, and then added some more of the holographic gems over there. So that's pretty much what I have going on here. To tie in the purple on this side, then I backed these two with purple as well, because that is not used on the actual layout. So here is the layout that corporate created for it, right? And it is perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. It's just not my style. Okay, then looking here, so I kept the photos. The two photos are still here, and that third photo, the horizontal one, are still here. It's just the background and base of it to tie it in to match more on what they had originally going on with this triangle. And you can see here on that triangle, I kept a lot of the images and stuff are still in the same kind of physical spots. It's just that I changed some stuff around. So the title is, instead of on the right page, is on my left page. And this part, which is where they did some heat embossing, is on the edges of here. I switched them around. Okay, and then I added, like I said, I added that cardstock behind it. So that is layout 2, and I am going to bring this up so that I can show you guys. Oh, something else I like too is that there's little pops of yellow, right? Tying in the lemon, the yellow, and then down here. So it kind of makes that triangle too versus, so helping your eye go across the page. And I think that's what this helped to do too with the double triangle look. I really like how it turned out. I really like how it turned out compared to the other option. So I hope this gives you guys some inspiration on how you can change some things around. That's layout number 2. And then the last layout, layout number 3, is of the blues. Okay. Let's straighten this out a little. Hopefully this is all on camera here. When I do a Facebook Live, the camera is backed out a little bit more. And then when I do an actual recorded video, I like to zoom in a little bit further so you can see more of the details. So this is layout number 2, and having this fun star pattern back here. I like that pattern of the paper. Now, this is where I was telling you that this is the layout that was supposed to have the lemons incorporated into it. And I did not end up using them because I did not realize they were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be intertwined over here on the left side. So instead of adding those lemons, I put them into various pages in layout 1 and 2, and it turned out great. I love how it looked, and you wouldn't even know that you're missing them because there really is no yellow on this right page to tie those in. So I thought it worked out well. I ended up filling in kind of some of the holes where the lemons might have been with more of the dots, which is perfect because I have them intertwined and changed throughout the entire layout. So I like how that looked. Instead of taking, so this I think is Strawberry Slush, the background paper here, and I don't remember. Yep, it's Strawberry Slush. So I had I had pieces of it, right? I had some leftover pieces of it, but not a lot in order to be able to back things. So instead of making them a full mat, I just added them in the top corners of each of them. And I think it gave it a unique look to the paper. I've never done that before. I've always just, backed the whole thing. I absolutely love how it looks. So they're kind of tied in. So this is like the left looking in. This is the right looking in. Ended up being super cool in my opinion. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you do. So over here, I popped up all 4 drinks. And then I intertwined some of the foliage in between. Some of it, the ends are popped. Some of it, the bottoms are laid flat. Over here, we have the journaling piece, this is where I added in some glimmer. So I have the glimmer 1/4 inch around here. I added a piece behind that, a day to remember sticker right through here, right? And then I added in this piece right under here to tie the 3 pieces together under the title, Let's Celebrate. And I dovetailed both ends of that. So on this page, this is flat because you guys know with my journaling, I don't want to have lumpy bumpy and then try to write on it later. So that is always laid flat. And then the foliage here is flat at the bottom, but then I popped these 2 up at the top. There's under here, and then this one's completely flat. So it gives it a fun little look to it. This is a punch out then. I did not adhere that side, so I can stick a picture underneath there. This layout is going to allow you to do 1 horizontal 4x6, 2 vertical 3x4s, a horizontal 3x4, and then 2 3x3s. On the right page then, again, I like how our cardstock is double-sided. It's two-toned. So this is the light side, okay? This side here is considered the light side. This is considered the true side. It's going to be the darker side of the 2. And I like how we used both. So the light is the background, but then the dark is being used as accent pieces to the DSP, the pattern DSP. So again on here, this is a sticker or a punch out, I don't remember, but I laid it flat. It's stuck down here, but then on the ends I added foam dimensionals so that it popped the ends of it up. The Let's Celebrate is popped up, as well as this drink, and then the tips, so this is flat underneath, the foliage is flat, but then the tips are popped up with foam as well. And then again, some of the holographic dots. So let's bring this one over so that you can see any differences I did. So on the left page, I kept it fairly similar, but here you can see where the yellow lemons were supposed to come in that I did not use, and then what I did with them. I kept the look the same. You have your photos in the same spot. You have your photo or your journaling in the same spot with roughly the same foliage and everything happening back behind it, right? From over on this side. And then on this side, basically the same too. It was kept, this was all correct, the same. I added the glimmer behind here. I put the beverage off to the side versus on the left side of this, and then put the foliage behind that versus just sticking out randomly from behind the photo. So for the most part, kept that one the way that corporate designed it. I absolutely love how this kit turned out. When I looked at the images originally, like I said, I love the colors. I love the brightness, the summery feel, the fruity drinks, right? And then the pattern papers, I loved it all. I just did not care for some of how the layouts were done. And so again, kudos to my great friend, Dana Swadling. She rearranged this and did this absolutely perfectly. And I loved how it looked. Again, I might've changed a few things up from what she had too. So it's a great way to start and get inspiration, which is what I'm looking for you guys, so that if you are not a fan of how things are laid out, you can change them around and have other ideas on what you might like to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration and that you are having a great summer. I have one more video to record so that is ready for the last week when I'm gone. So the first week of September, because we come back on the 5th. So I think that 5th is a Friday. So I'm excited to be gone for a couple weeks and hope that I leave you guys a seamless transition to me being gone and I can enjoy family time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them down below or send me a private message. Otherwise, we would love to have you join our Facebook community, Keely's Creations, if you're not already in that. And I will attach the video link for to see what the pieces all look like prior to putting them into the kit if you wanted to check that out. I'm excited because it's also the preview period time for us where we are able to order the stuff from the new September, October, November, December mini catalog, as well as the online products, the exclusive online products that come out in September as well. So there are a total of 4 more scrapbooking workshops coming your way. I have one already here and the other 3 I ordered, so they will probably arrive hopefully early next week. I will not get to play with them before I leave, but that will give me some fun things to share with you guys in the fall. So I hope you have a great week. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting. Love ya. everyone. Thanks for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my scrapbooking video. If so, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to sharing new creations with you next week. To keep the crafting fun going, check out my prior scrapbooking videos. I appreciate your support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting!